How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, do me a huge favor, go down, subscribe, leave a like on this video before we get started. By the title of this video, you guys already know what's going on. This is already after all the events have taken place with my Miata. I'm gonna play you guys a clip of what happened, and that'll kind of explain the story a little bit, and then we'll cut back and kind of talk about where the Miata is, what happened to it, and what went wrong, basically. So I'm now on the side of the road because my Miata has broken down. I'm not sure what happened with this car, but all of a sudden I'm driving up the hill right there, literally a second after I'm filming that clip. So I'm starting to climb the hill and I'm losing power, and I'm so super confused. I pull over and then all of a sudden the car dies and now she won't turn on. A couple of guys pulled over. One of them had a really cool Lotus, offered me a ride. I was really tempted to, but I didn't want to leave my car here. So it's kind of unfortunate because now I have the Miata and it's not working. More to come. I guess we'll figure out what happens with this car, but it's completely just dumped on the side of this road. Like, it's not starting anything. Like, it's dead. Like, the Miata is dead right now. So I have one of my friends hopefully coming sometime soon, and he might be able to give me a little ride to figure out what happened with this car. So here we are on the side of the road, waiting for a truck to come and tow it. Well, it looks like the car is running. If you can hear me, it might have overheated. Or the fuel pump might have drowned or something, but we're gonna try to move it across. All right, we got tow straps, we got the Miata on the other side of the road, and we have a truck. So there's a place like across the road. We're on a horrible location. We're in the middle of two busy intersections, so what I need to do is get the car across one busy intersection, and then there's a parking lot where I can dump it for now. And then we're gonna have to get on a trailer and figure out what's wrong with it and where I can put it. So that day I had a choice. I could either leave the car on the side of the road, leave the car in a parking lot that we found, or just stay with the car and figure out a way to get it either back to my house or figure out a way to get it back to a parking lot that, I don't know, like someone I know, someone's house or something. I chose to leave it in a parking lot for a little bit and continue to go on with the rest of my day. As you saw in the last video, we went out, we spotted some cars, there's a lot of people. Video wasn't really the best thing to be filming. Later that day I came home, I had the truck, sun was setting, it was super busy. The road I broke down on, it was two busy intersections, so I managed to tow the car across the street into a parking lot where my car could sit for a little bit and not be in the middle of a busy road. So later that day, I came home, I had the truck, I had to go buy a rope. I didn't have a tow rope that would hook up to the Miata and hook up to the truck. So basically I just got a tow strap and went to go grab the car, and now the car is... That's right, I made it back home with the car. Now, as far as what went wrong, the car still is not starting. As you guys saw, we attempted to start it up when it was on the side of the road. It started for a second and it died. Most likely what I'm thinking is the fuel pump went bad, or the fuel filter or something along that end. I ordered a new fuel pump that should be here in a couple of days from now. Most likely what I'm thinking is the fuel pump failed because I can't hear it priming. So if the car's not getting fuel, it's not gonna start. I think that the one time that it just happened to fire on when it was sitting, it cooled down for a little bit. We went to go crank, and for some reason, some fuel might have got into the motor, and it started. So I'm just gonna crank it for you guys. I'll show you. It's still not starting. We just come into the car. Key should be in. So I did get a check engine light. Obviously that's gonna go away once the car turns on, but I did get a check engine light. I was going up the hill and basically the car started sputtering. I lost all power and I had to pull over, and then the car died. So if we do try cranking it, this is what the car will do. It'll just crank and crank and crank, but it won't actually turn on. So what I'm thinking is it's gonna be the fuel pump. If the car's not getting fuel, it won't turn on. I think I already said that. So fuel pump's on its way. That gets replaced. and I guess we will see what we do after that. There's not much else I can do. If you guys have any idea of what it could be, let me know. What I'm thinking is I replace the fuel pump either way, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then we have to go dig a little deeper. Fuel pump in the Miata sits behind the seat here. So if we flip this, the fuel pump sits under the carpet, and it actually sits right there. I have the cover taken off, cover sitting on the side, and the fuel pump sitting right in there. I guess when the new fuel pump comes, we'll install it and see if the car turns on. I did fill up gas right before the car shut down. It was running fine the day before. It was running fine all that morning. And then I filled up gas, and I want to say 5 minutes later, the car just died. I don't know. This is where I'm at right now. The furthest digging I've gone is I can't hear the fuel pump priming, which leads me to believe the fuel pump has failed. Pretty much simple as that. That's what a couple of the other people who I was talking to, and most likely the fuel pump just failed on me. So not the biggest deal in the world, not the end of the world. You know, no big deal. If it's just a fuel pump, we're chilling. So I guess we'll find out in a couple of videos from now, whenever the fuel pump arrives. They do have it on order already. The day it broke down, or the second day, I ordered the new fuel pump, and now we're just waiting at this point. I will install the new pump. If the car turns on, fantastic. If it doesn't turn on, then we got a little bit more digging to do. I think it should be something small, most likely, because if the car is running fine, something failed, something not catastrophic, hopefully. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now with the Miata. I know in the last video I kind of talked about it. I uploaded a video of me broken down on the side of the road. This is what happened to the car. I still don't know. This is what I think would happen, and what we're gonna be fixing. But that's all I have for the video. I honestly have nothing else because I don't have the parts to fix the car yet. Also, if you guys are wondering what's happening with the Mustang is still my car. I still own the car. I haven't sold it yet, but it's still getting fixed. It's been 2 weeks now. This is the reason why I'm considering selling it. More to come on that car. Hopefully I get it back today. They told me early next week. Today's Tuesday, so I'm assuming I should be getting it today. I hope. I guess we'll find out. But if you did enjoy this video, do me a huge favor, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and trying to hit 100K by the end of the summer. We're slowly making our way towards that goal. So if you haven't subscribed, do me a huge favor and go down and subscribe. Share this video with your friends, your family, your mom, your dad, everyone you know. Let's get to 100K. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.